I love me some grapes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming this video. Honestly, like, I wrote everything I want to say down and it's just so much to say. It was kind of a last minute type of idea video thing, you know what I mean? I don't know how long it's gonna be, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe even more. Whether you're a senior this year or you're a junior, freshman, sophomore, whatever it is, you will eventually be a senior, and these tips and advices that I'll be giving you guys will most likely help you. I think that everyone goes through the same thing in senior year. Most of us do, and I've been through a lot, and I'm willing to share all of that with you, and hopefully that someone can relate to it and take some advice from me, take some tips, and it will help them too. So if you're willing to watch this long sit down full of talking video, just keep watching, and I'm going to get straight into it, like right now, like it's coming. So let's go, let's just do this. Okay, senior year. Senior year is the last year where you can be irresponsible. You can be just so free. Senior year is the last year before adulthood. So make sure that you live it right and you make it the most memorable year of your life. It's the only year that you will never forget. It's the best year of your life, guys. It was for me, and I hope it is for you. And there are some things I wish I did, which I will get into. Just keep watching. First, do whatever you want to do. You care about grades and homework and getting your stuff done, do that. That makes you happy, do that. You want to go party once a week on a school night, not sleep the whole night, and then go to school every week, do that. If that makes you happy, do that. Do whatever you want during your senior year. Don't hold back. That's my point. Do whatever you want. Take as many risks as possible. Obviously safe ones. Don't get yourself in danger or trouble or anything. One thing that I learned in high school is that every person, whether you're in senior year or junior year or sophomore, whatever grade it is, high school, we all experience or go through the same thing, which is fitting in. Please don't try to fit in, because when you try to fit in, you're being everything but yourself, and you don't want to be anything but yourself. Just be yourself, embrace yourself, do whatever makes you happy. Don't try to fit in. Throughout grades 10, 11, and 12, 10 was the worst, 11 was fair, and 12 was the most memorable year of my life because I made it memorable. I did not want to have any regrets when it came to high school. I wanted my last year to be the best year of my life. And thankfully it was, and I'm so happy that it went the way it did. I lived it the way I did, and it's pretty awesome, guys. Just do not waste your time feeling mad or sad or angry over things that are not worth it. Whether it's something that's bothering you or a small issue, someone said something, it's just so stupid to give into that and let that ruin your day or a few days or your week of school. Do not waste a second being mad or sad or angry at anything. Don't let anything get to you, guys. Honestly, just ignore everything and enjoy your time. Do not stress out over your grades and college and SATs. The first half of the year, I did my homework, studied, did whatever I needed to do. I got high grades, and that boosted my overall average, and I'm really proud of that. But the last half of the year, I did not do anything. I did not care anymore. You know, I got my grades. I did what I had to do. I boosted my grades in the first half of the year, and then I took it easy the second half, and I just enjoyed my senior year. When I was in grades 10 and 11, I did not get myself involved with anything like committees and groups or activities or anything. I did not get myself involved with anything, and I realized that before grade 12. I was committed to get myself as involved as possible because I didn't want to miss out on anything, and I'm so glad. There's so much you can do in school. You can join student council, you can join prom committee, you can be the class representative, you can involve yourself in a school sport. I joined volleyball, and it was one of the best experiences ever, and I got to compete with other schools, and it was just fun because I learned how to play, and I'm not gonna forget that. The volleyball team was so fun, and I'm so glad that I got myself into that. I do have regrets when it comes to prom committee. I really wanted to be on prom committee, like so much. Only 3 people from every senior class are allowed to be a part of prom committee, and one of those 3 people are the class representatives. The other 2 places, so I had a group of friends. We were all like 5 girls, and literally all of us wanted to run to be a part of prom committee. There was just 2 places. I did not want to compete with anyone, so I thought I was doing something nice by sacrificing my spot so that it's easier for the class to vote and choose and everything. So me and another girl from the group, we decided to not even like run for it. I really wish I did. I regret it. I wanted to be a part of that committee, prom committee, so bad, and I didn't even try just because I thought that, you know, I'm doing something nice for other people, but this was gonna make me more involved. Like, I promised myself that I was gonna be more involved with school, and I didn't live up to that completely. I did join the volleyball team, and I did watch every single basketball game we had. That was so fun. Every single basketball game I went and I watched it and cheered them on, and it was freaking legendary, and that was just so fun. But I did not get myself involved with prom committee, and I really do regret it, because that would have made me happy, and I sacrificed that. And you know, it's okay to be selfish sometimes, and I wish I was selfish when it came to this. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I'm not a selfish person, but I regret not even running for it, at least trying. So if you're in a position like I was in, don't hesitate to just go for it. Even though all of your friends are running for the same place, don't let that stop you. Don't feel like you're being nice. Like, no, do whatever you want. If you want that, run for it. Don't let that chance slip by you like this. So basically, try to get yourself involved with the committees in school, activities, sports, going to the school games, cheering them on. It's really hella fun. I can't believe I just said hella. It is so fun, guys, seriously. I went to every single game, every single semi-final, final, championship, everything. It was so fun, and we had a really good basketball team. It's still really good. It was super fun to cheer them on and go to all of their games and see our school get together like that and cheer for the same thing and root for the same thing. Everything I experienced in senior year that is memorable to me now, in the moment, I would say, like, this is the last time I'm doing this, for example, or this is one of those days where I'm never gonna forget this. This is gonna be one of the best days of my senior year. I would think that in the moment, and I was totally right. Like, that reminded me to live in the moment. Really embrace everything that was happening. This point is very freaking important. One thing that my senior class, not the senior grade, so I was studying in Lebanon. I'm Lebanese, as I said in my 20 facts video. The last 8 years of my school years were in Lebanon, and I experienced high school there. So we had both Lebanese program and American program. I was obviously in the American program. Each class from those programs would do their own thing. So one Lebanese program class would ditch on one day, and the rest of the seniors would come to school that day. So it wasn't really like all seniors together. We did try many times to do pranks, but the school, they have spies. Our school would not let us get away with anything. Do as much pranks as you can, or at least very smart, memorable pranks. We didn't get one good prank or one good ditch day all of the seniors and we go and we do something crazy, all of us together. If we ditched, it was my group of friends on that ditch day, we would go out, have lunch or something. And then another group of people would just hang out. It wasn't a whole class together or a whole grade together during ditch day. And that's how it was supposed to be, but we just didn't do that. We didn't agree on that. So I really do regret not doing those two things correctly. Living in the moment and taking videos and pictures for memories, you need to learn how to balance that out. So what I'm trying to say is, oh, there was a butterfly. Oh, it was so cute. Oh. That senior year is supposed to be the most memorable year of your life. Obviously, you have to live in the moment, enjoy every single second, no matter where you are. Do take pictures, do take videos of things that you want to remember, that you should remember. During senior year, you know, that's the year where you get involved, as I said, in so many groups and activities and events and all that. So one of the things that the school did for the seniors was a lot of senior trips. So we had 2 senior trips to the Cedars of God. If you guys don't know, search it. It's an absolutely beautiful place in Lebanon, one of the tourist sites, and it's so beautiful. It was like a hiking trip and it was overnight, so both trips were overnight. The first one was in October. It was a year ago. Oh, it was in October 2017, and we went to the Cedars for a hiking trip, but 2 days of hiking, and we were overnight at a hotel, and it was so fun. The supervisors would scare us into staying in our rooms. We're not allowed to go to other people's rooms, but the whole time we were sneaking out, and it was just so fun. And we have videos, even without videos, because it was so fun and I was living in the moment. I remember everything. I'm so grateful that I got to experience that I got to go on that trip. And on another one, we took another trip during March. And obviously Cedars of God, the altitude is so high, so there was snow. When we got there, we just hung out at the hotel. And the next day we stopped at many places. We went on these snowmobiles. They're like snowmobiles, and we were riding around like the Cedars, and it was so fun, and we have so many videos. Those are memories that I want to remember. There's a little squirrel. I never knew squirrels' legs were like that. It's like walking. So taking videos and pictures during events like senior trips and all that, those are memories that you would want to remember. So try to find the balance between living in the moment and taking videos and pictures to remember everything you should remember during senior year. Speaking of trips, the school also organized a trip to Italy. A lot of people from my class went. Other grades as well can join. It's not just limited to seniors, but I wanted to go on that trip so freaking bad, and I didn't, and I regret it so much. I never got to experience the idea of meeting with these people from school, from your class, from other grades at the middle of the night at the airport, seeing your teachers, the principal, anyone, the supervisors coming and joining you, and you're just going through all like the security checks, passport checks, and everything together. It's just a whole different experience. So, and the fact that you're traveling to a whole other countries. I didn't go because none of my close friends, like the girls, none of them went. So I thought, like, why would I go if none of my friends are going? But a lot of my friends from class went, but I didn't want to go without my friends that were girls. And I'm so stupid because I wish I went. I would have met new people, became more closer to the people in my class, experienced the experience of going with your school to a different country, seeing the beautiful sights and touristic places of another country, and I didn't get to experience that. And I regret it so much, guys. I regret it so much. And if you're in the same position as me, they're traveling to another country, you've never been on a trip like that with the school, do it. Do it. Do not hesitate to decide. Go for it, seriously, because it's an experience that everyone should experience. Let me tell you the story of graduation. So during our practice graduation, we had like 2 or 3 days before graduation, before the night of graduation, where we practiced graduating, how we're gonna walk on stage and all that. And when we were doing it, we were all joking around. We're like, oh my God, it's finally happening. And then we'd joke around with like the principals and the supervisors that were also there guiding us through the whole thing. It was fun. Like the practice was fun, and you can't believe you're actually doing it. Like we were all at the practice graduation, and we're like, what the hell? Like we're graduating in 2 days, or we're graduating tomorrow, and it's just, it hits you right in the feels. I can't begin to explain it, but when it came to the actual graduation night, the ceremony, I can't tell you what I felt, because there was so much emotion. I don't really know how to explain it. I felt happy and sad. I wanted to cry, but I was happy, so I couldn't cry, but I was sad at the same time. And it was just, I was a mess. I was an explosion of emotions. Hearing the music that we were all walking into, going on stage, standing there, spotting our parents in the audience, and then going to sit in our assigned seats. At the end of the ceremony, going out off of the stage and then going up the steps, hearing your name being called so you can get your diploma, walking up on stage, people cheering you on. I made a lot of friends during my senior year. A lot of them were in my senior grade, in 12th grade, and a lot of them were younger than me, grade 11, grade 10. So when we were at the graduation ceremony, all of my friends were there, and all the people I know were there. Teachers, principals, supervisors, friends from different grades. And when they cheer you on, and the thing is that they're cheering people on every time they're getting called on stage to get their diploma. And then you have the whole line of seniors waiting to get their diploma, cheering everyone on. And it was just, oh, it was a special night. It was a really special and memorable night. I'll never forget that. Prom night. Prom night was one of those really memorable nights also. Prom for me was absolutely drama-free. I had this thing. I kind of made myself a promise that I would go with a friend and not someone that I was dating or I had a thing with, although I'm the most single person out there. But just in case, I promised myself that I wouldn't take someone that I had feelings for or I was in a relationship with, because obviously things don't last forever, and that thing that was going on with the person that I would have taken if like we were dating or anything, that would have ended. So then 10 years from now, when I look back at my prom pictures, I would see him and I wouldn't want to remember the relationship. It's just a thing that I had in my mind. I wanted to take a friend, someone that I'm close to, friends with, and they make me laugh and they're good company. And by doing that, I didn't feel like I was stuck to one person the whole night, you know. I took a guy that was my friend, and he's probably the cutest guy in the grade. Like, the whole thing was just so cute. And we're good friends. And I felt like I was there with everyone. I felt like all of my friends there were my dates, basically. I was with all my friends, taking pictures with all of them. I wasn't tied down to one person. And that one person eventually didn't make prom a bad memory. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, but the whole point is that my prom was drama-free. My dress, I loved it. I got it personalized. It was really nice. If you guys want to check out my prom dress, it's on my Instagram. It's just, I really enjoyed it, especially after prom. We went to this beach resort and it had like a pool and a bar right in the middle of the pool, and we had our little cabins or whatever you call them. We stayed up till like 6 a.m. I slept till 9, and then we had breakfast and swam, and it was really, really, really fun. I did prom right. I'm so proud of the promise I made to myself. It really, like, it made a difference. I'm glad I took a friend. I'm glad I had no beef with any of my friends there. I had the best time ever in prom. I do not regret anything. Towards the end of your senior year, your teachers and principal are going to sit you down, talk to you, give you advice on what's to come after high school. Advice that they give you from personal experience. And that's what they did with us. A lot of my teachers that I've had since grade 7 and 8 and 9, the same teacher teaching us for years, they would come up to us before our final exams, and they sat us down and they talked to us and they advised us, and we reminisced on the memories that we had in the previous years while teaching, and we laughed and we cried and we embraced the moment and embraced what they were saying to us. I'm not gonna forget everything that they said to us, obviously. It's the first time I'm talking about my whole year all at once, and it's just so overwhelming to think about again. You see, I wish I can go back. I wish I can just live senior year every year for the rest of my life. Honestly. So always remember the advice your teachers and principal would tell you, and always take it to the heart and never forget what they're saying, because they're saying this to benefit you from their own experience. Another thing that's really important is that building friendships and relationships with your teachers and principal is super important, especially if you're not really that type of person to socialize with your teachers and principal. Do that the last year. They won't forget you. You'll leave your mark on the school and on the teachers and the principal. I had the best English, bio, and history teacher during my senior year. They would give us life advice, and we would talk and laugh in class and make jokes, and just sometimes we would spend the hour just talking, bonding with them, personally bonding with them. I totally advise you guys to get close to your teachers. You'll enjoy it. I'm telling you guys, senior year changes you, changes your personality, the way you think, the way you see life, the way you appreciate moments. It changes you completely. I don't remember a single moment of, senior year where I'm having fun, I'm doing something, whether it's a volleyball team or a basketball game I'm watching, or a test I'm doing, or talking to a teacher, making a new friend, whatever it was. I don't remember one moment of those memories where I did not embrace the moment and live in the moment. There was never once where I didn't do that. I said everything I needed to say about my senior year. I told you everything I went through, everything I did, everything I didn't do and regretted, and gave you as much advice and tips as possible. I really hope that any one of you watching can relate to what I went through and take my advice and just use it in your life and have that make a difference for itself. And all the people from my high school that are watching that are seniors this year, guys, enjoy it to the max. Don't forget to do pranks. Don't let the school catch you and mess it up for you just the way they did to us. Do whatever you want. Skip as much as you want. Make sure you do pranks, and make sure your ditch days are with the whole grade, not just a one class of Lebanese program or American program or IB. Ditch all together and go somewhere that fits all of you guys and have a barbecue. Do something. My senior grade did not do that, so do as much as you can this year. If you made it to the end of this video, you guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sticking through this whole long video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me if you guys shared this video. If you found it very helpful for yourself, share it. Maybe I can help other people. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.